Other men, they'll be like, "Oh, you got an escort?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I don't care. Like, who cares?" But then I used to be like, "Why do they do that?" But I realized they feel some type of way when they get it. I don't feel some type of way. So that made me realize, like, I don't like I'm not like them. So what they think is offensive to them is not offensive to me. But I would take on other people's offenses. Like somebody will be offended from liking apple pie. And then I like apple pie, and I'd be like, "Oh, he doesn't like apple pie, and he's talking shit about apple pie. I shouldn't like apple pie." That's how I was about it. Like he liked apple pie, and he didn't like apple pie, and he talked shit about it, and I liked it, and I felt insecure. Oh, I shouldn't like apple pie because he does. No, I like what I like. You like what you like. But when it came to the thing, I got confused at one point, thinking like, "Oh, I like escort." Like, no, but it's like, no, I'm different. My mind's different. Because when I tried to do it the way they were doing it, it didn't bring me no satisfaction as the other way I did it. So it's like, because I have an Aquarius stellium in a sixth house. Venus in Aquarius. Venus doesn't like to be in a sixth house, and I have it in Aquarius, which I like weird shit that's not the average person. Like back in my other days, like everybody used to want to go to the party and go have fun, do whatever. Like me, I could just smoke weed and just stare at a wall all day and just do weird shit. I like to do like because I have it in the sixth house, which Venus is like to be there, and it's an Aquarius. So a lot of the things that I like to do, that 99% of society looks at it like, why would you do that? That's not fun, but it's fun to me because I have a sixth house Venus in Aquarius, which I like to do weird shit that most people don't like to do. And I like to do boring shit because it's in the sixth house. So a lot of the shit I like to do is boring and different and weird that 99% of people don't like to do. So I have to realize, like, this is what I like to do. This is not what other people like to do. And I have a stellium, a Mars as well, and a Saturn. So it's like I had to realize, like, the shit that I like to do, most people don't like to do. So when I was younger, and there was things I like to do, and people would say, "Why do you like to do that?" I will feel insecure and try to do things other people like to do. And when I did that, I didn't feel satisfied. So I realized you have to learn how to love yourself and love how to love what you like to do. You see what I'm saying? That's what was my shit. And as I get older, I go hard at what I fucking like to do. And I'm not saying like, oh, it's good to do escorts and all that shit, because I talk about on this channel about get rid of desires and sex and all that other shit. So, and even me getting rid of desires and sex, that's that Venus, Aquarius, and all that. Most people, they look at me like I'm crazy. What the fuck? Get rid of food and you see what I'm saying? So it's still playing out, even with me saying fuck sex and fuck food and fuck drink. Most people look at you, they'll look at me like I'm crazy, but I don't care though, because most of these people looking at me like they're crazy. They can't even manifest food and drink and sex. They have a fat, ugly bitch they eat Dollar Tree food. They can't even afford to go to a fucking steakhouse and pay for $300 steak dinner. They can't do any of that, but yet they want to talk about me. I can afford to do all that shit. I fuck fine bitches. I fucking ate expensive steakhouses and shit that most people can. But yeah, they want to say that, oh, you're weird for doing. Bitch, I've eaten better, fucked better, and did better than you. And yet you want to talk shit about me. You can't even uphold and maintain your desires and shit. You have a fat, ugly wife that you having sex with every night with some raggedy bastard ass snotty nosed children that you're forced to say you love, that you probably really think is a mistake. Bitch, miss me with that shit.